Okay, let's start submitting then. First of all, as usual, I'm going to just open up saying any questions, concerns, anything immediate that needs to be brought up, like if you have to leave early or something, or if you want to just have a really urgent concern. Now's the time.
No, I really don't have any. Not that I can come up with.
I'm going to give an extra second just in case somebody's typing or something. So we do have a couple of people that are not on Vent.
The only thing I could really think of is like like how you get your promoted and stuff like that. Like, you know, you can't just do arenas and expect to get promoted because your stats and stuff are higher than everybody else's.
Oh,
I had a few people asking me why they haven't been promoted.
Right, and I've been starting to put when somebody new comes on that's like level 85 or something. I've been putting the date on there as to when they came and trying to see if I can keep it down to a minimum on how fast they get promoted.
Because that day after you logged off about that dude asking to be an officer, he kept bothering me about it. I'm like, I don't have the authority to do that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to say, if they keep it up, I'm gonna have to just say forget it. But anyways, I'm gonna type it out. And I'm gonna tell everybody at the same time kind of what the big issue right now is. So. Okay, because question has come up about moving the guild to a different server, and thing about is Crash has been bugging me like crazy to have our guilds merge, which I'm kind of going, I don't think that's going to work out. But now suddenly, there's all this thing where we had all that drama, we had lost a lot of good people, and more I look at it, more I realize this server itself is just, it's not just dead, it's dying, it's rotting, there's just too many people that are just causing too many problems because it's how small the population is, and it just makes it hard for everybody to do anything.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, because like, you know, there are some people like me, for instance, because right now I'm very short on money, and I have a few family birthdays that are coming up that I have to get gifts for, and I really can't afford to move server. And I don't know, because I talked to Crash about it too, because he asked what I thought about it, and I said, I don't know, I really, honestly, I don't like the idea, because I like the idea of, you know, having a good guild where everybody knows everybody, and it's just, his guild's full of people, and I don't know. Because I probably won't be able to move for another 2.5 months, maybe a little more than that.
Right, and you can ask anybody. I'm one of those, for the longest time, was one of those kept saying, no, we just got to get the right people in the server, and we just got to keep pushing. And you know, that was actually one of my goals, was to get the guild up to level 25, get enough people in this guild, and just make the whole entire server a good place, and get people transferring here, all that kind of stuff. But now I see it's just gone too far in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it really has.
And
D3 definitely killed the server.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you know, like, I don't want to just make it look like, oh, I'm just following my friends, and it's just a little tight-knit group, and that's all this guild is. I don't want that. At the same time, I don't want, you know, I want people to understand that I don't know. And I'm sorry that it's so quiet. I'm doing a lot of typing, mainly for Glorybeth, so.
Oh, it's fine. But, you know, we can, you know, it take a lot of work to try and save, you know, this. But, you know, I like having an officer spot. You know, I like, you know, the idea that I have a say. And if we do transform guilds, that will go away.
Right. Now, one thing I was thinking, it's just a suggestion, you know, but it's hypothetically, we do transfer the guild over to Stormrage, where White and all them are, and, you know, everybody else pretty much would be able to just have a kind of an open slot to go over to the Order. I kind of had Crash telling me that he would treat everybody good, but I don't know. That's completely up to the individual, obviously, but I'm just trying to brainstorm right now.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I know I'm beyond broke. I mean, we're hurting bad financially, and but the thing
Yeah,
is,
the economy's in a total breakdown.
yeah, and well, like I was talking to White, and he said, you know, like maybe between him, Malvo, Ayla, and them, they could afford to transfer the guild or something like that, or transfer one of my characters. And I said, you know what, why don't I just hand the guild over to one of you guys, and then you transfer that way? But I don't know.
Because what's it, like $40 to move a guild?
I think it's 35. Not totally certain what he meant there. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. Like I keep telling you, I've been having a lot of headaches, a lot of problems lately that are just seem to just pile one on top of another, and that's one reason why I've been talking to Wyatt and them, and I've this kind of an announcement here. I am strongly considering stepping down as GM of the guild.
Oh wow.
I mean, my health problems are really causing me problems. Like I said last night, I was in that Lich King raid, and 4 times I was the one that kept getting, you know, hit the same thing every time, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, it was just kind of, you know, it seemed like it was a one-time thing, but at the same time, it's just you know, this is taking a toll on my family as well. So.
Yeah, and your family comes first.
Right, because I've been stressing out about the build and everything, and yeah.
Yeah, they come first. That's the way it should be. Yeah, everyone has to pay. I've done this before. Because, like, there was a time where I quit WoW and I handed my guild down to somebody that I trusted. And then when I finally came back, which was probably 3 or 4 months after, he asked me if I wanted the guild back. I was like, no, you know, you've been in charge for so long, you know, it's yours now. And I moved servers.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I was saying, your family comes first. That's just how it is.
Thing is, I brought this up before with Wyatt and Ava, and they both said Tyrion should take over, but Tyrion had kind of pretty much gone over there with them, so now I'm kind of going, now what?
Yeah.
And that's another reason I was thinking about moving the guild. So.
Yeah, but if you're saying that, you know, like your health and all that stuff, you know, you might as well not waste that $35. That's $35 you could use for, you know, something else.
True, but what I'm saying though is if I was to transfer the guild over, you know, command of the guild over to someone else, and then they transfer it over.
Yeah.
I'm back. I don't know. I know people are probably watching the recording, looking at it, going, "Why is it?" Okay, he starts typing, then he gets rid of it. He starts typing, gets rid of it. What's he? I'm just kind of not totally certain what to say or do here.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I would love it. You know, like I told White, my vision for the guild is to actually try to be the best guild, one of the best guilds the game has ever seen. And it's not just to try to toot our own horn, but to try to really set the standard. You know?
Yeah. But I think that's really what everybody wants for their guild, and you know, the good people that play WoW, not the total assholes that play WoW. Because that's what I look for in a guild, is a guild that wants to succeed, but yet and wants to be the best and wants to set goals and are not complete assholes about it. Like, we must do this, we must do that, and we must follow the GM's lead at all times.
Right, and it's one of those kind of things. Like I was saying to White, I don't want. There's so many guilds out there that just say, okay, we're going to be the best guild out there because we do nothing but raid and we do this, period, no ifs, ands, or buts. And then, you know, there's others that say, no, we're PvPers, this is what we do, no, we're the best because of this. I'm saying, why not all of it? PvP, raid, all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still keep that cohesiveness, still keep that, you know. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, back in the day, it was hard to get on this server because, like, the loading screen would take forever because there were so many people. Like, this server used to be called Lagger Spine, and that's the nickname everybody gave it because you get major lag because of all the people. But yeah, like all the people, like the only real way we'd ever get like real members are like if you can persuade somebody to leave their guild that they're in. Like all the people on the server have a guild, and they usually like their guild. There are those few that will leave just to try it out, and then if they don't like it, they'll go back. But that's just how it is. Like I've seen it happen. It's happened in this guild a few times. Like I've invited somebody that just wanted to try it out, and then the next day they leave, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's like, because all these people, you look around and they all have guilds, every single one of them, and they're mostly all in Blood Rain, and there's no chance you'll pull them out of there. It's like PvP nights. Blood Rain and Cry Havoc are the top 3 on this realm. PvP nights is somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And like, you know, those that get left behind, like what you're talking about, like when people start leaving and transferring, you know, what if, you know, because they were in Blood Rain, I mean, in our guild, that people don't want them because, you know, because of what went down.
Right.
And sometimes that's really hard to do because of one person. Your reputation and you didn't do anything is killed. But that's what I was thinking, like I was thinking about this the other night while I was laying in bed. That, you know, like you just give the guild to somebody you trust, and when you decide to come back, then they give you the guild back. Because I was also talking to White a few nights ago, and I was talking to Caleb, and they said that it would be hard to recruit on another server because we haven't raided in the past and all that other stuff, and you'd have to get a whole bunch of new members because, like, on any other server, you know, all the people have guilds and they're the best top 5 that everybody wants to be in, and there are those other guilds that are low but still do raiding. And, you know, starting out, you know, Malvo and them already have a guild that they made, and they just told me that it'd be really hard to recruit.
Yeah.
And get people that are interested in raiding and stuff, because this guild is mostly PvP, and that's a PvE server. And, you know, just because the guild moves servers, that means other people want to go to that server. I wouldn't want to go to that server, but it's the other people.
Yeah.
Because my heart and soul is in PvP. That's where I put my main focus.
Yeah.
I mean, how much PvP do you get in over here in Daggerspine every day, you know what I'm saying?
Every day.
Do you get in rated battlegrounds every single day here?
I really don't do rated battlegrounds. I'm more of a 2s, 3s kind of person. But on my other realm, yes, I do rated battlegrounds on my mage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though it's a PvE server, doesn't mean that, I mean, yeah, I mean, everyone can start tunes over there. That's fine. I mean, but all I'm saying is there's more PvP going on over there than there is going on over here. I'm not trying to persuade anyone. I'm just trying to throw out the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely understand there. But, you know, I'm fine with a small realm. You know, big ones are nice. You know, being able to do rated battlegrounds and stuff, that's really cool too. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just a guy. I don't like to be bothered by other people. In a small server, you know, that works out for me.
Right.
And in Mista Pandaria, if the Horde want to come over here and try and kill me, they're damn well welcome. More honor for me.
There you go.
You know, I'll just go sit by the king and wait for him. And you know, there's other cities like Dalaran where they can't touch you. So, you know, that's what most people are worried about this server, is that it'll become a whore town. And I'm like, so what? That just means you kill them. Because it's not like you're going to get the whole server over here from the horde side. It'll be the few people like it always is. Once in a while you'll get 40 people horde over here that'll try, but they never really get it. It's like, and I've been over there to Orgrimmar just killing horde in front of the gate, and honestly, they're not that tough. There are a few good, excellent people on this server, Horde and Alliance, but nothing really too competitive for me. Because I've been PvPing strictly since BC. That's all I do. So Mr. Pandaria is no worry for me about this server. So if I have to stay and I can't afford it, then staying, you know, doesn't really bother me.
Now, Eleanor, I was going to ask you, you want to do the whole assistant GM thing?
Yeah, I could do that.
Because like I said, I'm hurting.
Yeah, and you know, you've got to do what you've got to do, boss. You know, your family comes first. You know, I don't have a family yet, so, you know, I could take care of it. And then when you come back, it's yours.
Yeah.
Because I'll still be here. And if I do move at some point, then I'll just transfer to another character and then give it back to you. So it'll stay here. Until you're ready for it to move, it won't move.
Yeah, Alright. Well, for now, let's just, you know, leave as is. But, like I said, I got a lot of stuff I want to get out in the open, so.
Yeah, I completely understand. You know, you have a wife and kids, you know, you're on home leave. And, you know, like I said, headaches are serious stuff. I know that because my mom has major headache problems, and I know how it is and how it can toll you down.
Yeah, I mean, there's some other problems as well, but you know, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, I understand. That's your personal business.
But anyways, off to another issue. Are we gonna start? Are we still recruiting people? I mean, after everything that's been happening, are we still able to get? Have we had any people really come in lately?
Yeah, remember the Paladin, my twos partner that I just
yeah,
added
yeah.
a few days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's really good.
I'm not saying we haven't gotten anywhere. I'm just curious if has it died down? Has it been about the same, or?
Pretty much about the same. I throw my thing out every once in a while. I've slimmed down a little on it. Like, I try to do it when in there and Slaz aren't on, so there's no problem, so I can recruit in peace. No. No way. I refuse to go back to any part of Blood Rain. Blood Rain is no good. They've been there, done that. Yeah, merging with Blood Rain, that'd just be like a total give up on our part.
Yeah, I would. It'd be basically saying to people like in there and them that we're bowing the knee to them, kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm not down for backing down.
Yeah, I've always stood up to bullies. All my life.
Yeah.
And I'm not about to stop now.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There'd be no way that would ever happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying that all Blood Rain are.
Sorry, Bosco.
I'm saying, I'm not saying that all Blood Rain, but I'm saying people like in there and Slaz and,
Yeah, there are a few nice people in Blood Rain, but they're very few. It's slim over there. And, in there and Slaz, they'd never leave us alone.
Slaz is whispering me right now.
Okay, I'm just trying to come up with stuff I know I need to bring up. Guild Bang, is everything okay there? Or?
No, everything's fine. Everything's organized. There's still a problem with people putting low-level greens in there, though.
Yeah, I've been putting a few in there, but I try to keep it like if it's let's say plate, level 40 plate is hard to come by, and when you let's say you have a warrior or a paladin or something, and you hit level 40, you go to the guild bank and think, okay, maybe there's actually something I can go from mail to plate, and there's nothing in an auction house, and not in this server,
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I was talking like even lower than that. It's like I've pulled stuff out like level 12, 13 gear. Like around there, like kill stuff you can find easily is in there.
Yeah, and I try not to, but sometimes, like right now, there's only like 6 cloth items in there. So if I just throw one or two things in there here and there, that's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just a reminder again, this is being recorded, so anything you whisper or say or anything is going to be put on YouTube.
Okay. So, is there really anything else that we need to discuss, or?
One second. And one thing I wanted to bring up, is that I have been taking a little bit of gold out of the guild bank, but I have every intention of paying it back. I've been paying some of it back, so I just want you guys to know that I'm not just taking gold.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, I usually try to make it for really important stuff, but I would kind of doing it just for me personally, just because I've been doing the pet thing, and there was a couple of them that were way cheaper than they usually are, and it was still pretty high, so.
Yeah. It's like I put in probably 200 gold a week, somewhere around there. I tried to at least.
Yeah, and
I make around 5K. I make around 5K a week.
I wish I made 5K a month.
I just do a lot of skinning and stuff. I'm like king of skinning on the auction house. I haven't done anything yet this week though. Been lazy.
Yeah, I've been pretty lazy when it comes to the auction house. I know I should put stuff on there. I would just make a killing with enchanting, but. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm not really missing it a lot, because I really do, like, I'm assuming Glory Beth's gonna be watching this. I do value your opinion, and I'm not trying to have you, not get your opinion on here. It's just really hard for me to concentrate right now, and really hard for me to think. So
it's okay. I can't even get gold out of the guild bank.
What?
I think I can. I don't know. Let me check. I've never tried. I've tried before and it didn't work, so let me see. Oh, I guess I can. Yeah, I normally don't. I haven't taken anything out. I mostly put in.
Hmm.
What's wrong?
Just with what he said, I'm just thinking. Yeah, and one thing, I'm gonna type this out too, but I gotta get this meeting over with here in the next couple minutes. Got stuff going on, so.
Okay. But yeah, if we could get that last bank tab, we wouldn't have any problems with room.
Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna ask: does anybody have a Draenei priest that's in the guild?
I don't.
I'm always misspelling Draenei. I had to actually go look.
Yeah, me too. That's a tricky.
Well, if no one has anything urgent, though, I am about ready to call this meeting to a close.
Okay, yeah, I don't have really anything else to say. Everything I could think of has been covered. By the way, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, the Peace Enforcers Guild. It should be in the guild info.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I just now saw that. As soon as I get my Night Elf Warrior to 85, by then my Priest should be... She's 85, and she's Night Elf. So we should get that pretty easily.
Alright. Yeah, I'm probably not going to type this part, but like with humans, I have a rogue that I'm leveling right now. She's level 71. For Night Elf, you just said you have a priest, Night Elf priest?
Yes, I do. She's level 85.
Okay, because I was going to say mine's level 74. Yeah, I can't even talk. 48.
And then once I get her with the guild all the way, then my warrior should be next.
Alright, and all you gotta do is get honored with the guild, so. But I have a gnome mage that's level 75.
Yeah, I just started a gnome mage. I was thinking about making a gnome DK since nobody really plays gnome, but I could do that.
Then I have a dwarf hunter that covers that. We just got through talking about the Draenei. What we're really hurting on is Worgen.
Yeah, big time. Like, I have a Worgen druid that doesn't have a guild. It's just sitting there. The human warrior, rogue, and death knight. Night elf, warrior, and priest. Mage, warrior, priest for gnomes. Hunter, rogue, shaman. I have a level like 30 shaman. She's dwarf. And then a priest for...
Well, if it gets to where
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
level... Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say if it gets to where we're getting close, I'm get my dwarf, my Draenei shaman up high enough to close enough to 85. And nobody else has it. I might, and I actually have some money, which is pretty rare. But actually, if I do, I'll transfer him over to be a dwarf for the classy dwarves.
Yeah, I can get that too, but I can level from 1 to 85 within a week if I play hard enough.
Dang. I still have characters I created in vanilla that I haven't leveled to 85.
Yeah, when I have nothing to do, like in the summer, that's all I do.
Yeah, I just said on there. If nobody has anything else, I'm just going to go ahead and call this meeting adjourned.
Okay. Boss, are you on Orb Weaver?
I am.
Can you give my druid an invite? His name's Andalor, A-N-D. Here, I'll just whisper you.